there are national security implications to what is happening. There is a border with Myanmar. There is the drug mafia that you have battled. You yourself have found yourself at the receiving end of criticism when people have questioned your father-in-law, who has been linked to an insurgent group. I want you to talk about the national security implications of a border state having this kind of divide among and within its people. How will we bring a force that will transcend the divisions between the Meiteis and the Kukis today?
See, basically, the grievances of the common Kukis are nothing more than the essential these things, services, essential these things, supplies, essential needs that are not available in the hills, the good infrastructure and the healthcare, education, these basic needs, nothing more than that. And Manipur has systematically failed, the government of Manipur has systematically failed to deliver that service to the interiors of the hills. That is one reason. And the second reason is even the valley, it has been totally maladministered since 1972, since statehood. And Manipur has been marred with insurgency in the last over 50 years. And the difference between militancy and insurgency is that insurgency fights on a political agenda for self-determination, for sovereignty, for this thing, for the contention on the merger agreement with India. But the militant groups which are involved in narcotics trade, they are completely different. They are just there to get the money out of the drugs money, arm themselves, bring in the foreign population from Burma, from China to the state, enroll them in electorates, give them Aadhaar, give them domicile, all these things, and then make them part of the electorate and thereby try to overtake the whole rights of the voting population of the state. So this is a basic difference between the insurgents and the militant groups that are involved in the drug mafia. So the national security threat that comes in here is that with this amount of foreign influx that are being pumped in by drug money from China and Myanmar into India, these people have enrolled in our electorates. They are deciding our elections. Even Burmese are contesting in the Indian election and they are getting elected, which we know. So in this context, we have to look deeper into the reality.
But as a police officer, I'm sure that no matter what the politics, we cannot support the use of weapons, the use of violence. And today, one of the dangerous situations is that there are armed people in both communities. There are thousands of weapons in circulation. They have been looted from the armories. I want you to talk about, so just reiterating that violence, no matter what anyone's position, can never be the answer to make your political point. I want to ask you, we now have information that the husband of one of the women on the video, right, this has been reported first on India TV, and we're also trying to follow up the story, that the husband of one of the women on the video is a soldier of the Indian Army. He has said that he said to India TV that I fought wars, I fought conflict, but I could not save my wife. What do you say about this?
See, violence is not the answer to any problems. This is why we have been fighting for peace for the last 2 months. We have been timely again sending our SOS call to the government of India and the government of Manipur to bring in peace and settle the issue, to bring the two warring communities to a table, talk for a dialogue and settle the issue, which they have not been doing. So violence, which I feel is coming from the center and the state of Manipur. They are allowing things to continue. So it is their sole responsibility to control things, not the people.
Let me ask you in the end, as a woman today, what should be the priority of the state response to the women who are on that video? What is the first thing that agencies need to do? I was asking one of the rights activists who knows them, I said, have they even been to see a doctor? Has anyone even taken them to a doctor?
I doubt that. I doubt whether these victims are accessible to the police in the present situation in Manipur. The FIR should have been registered long back, and the state machinery, state police, if at all it was functioning, they should have taken cognizance of the case and investigated the case thoroughly and arrested those culprits way back, which they have not done till now, until the viral video broke out. So I sincerely feel that the state police should take hold of the two victims, get the medical setup, and they should be secured in a safe place, safe and a comfortable place. They should be completely secure in the first place. And they should show to the public exemplarily that these kind of untoward incidents attacking women in this violence for political gain is not acceptable at all. We have to set this as an example.
As a woman, how would you describe your state of mind and the state of mind of all Manipur's women today?
In both the hills and the valley, women are alarmed and agitated. They want peace, but they are not being given an opportunity because no women want their houses shackled up or burned down or their family members being slaughtered. They want peace, but they are not being given an opportunity.